Hi guys, this is Jason here with another video for you guys, and breaking down last night's ball game between the then 24 ranked Ducks and the Arizona State Sun Devils. Arizona State jumped off to 10-point lead at 17-7 after one quarter. Oregon didn't really get much done in the second quarter. They were moving the ball, but penalties all night really got in the race. Arizona State muffed a punt, and Oregon got it. Next play later was Freeman ran in. It was 17-14 at halftime. ASU got two straight drives, touchdowns. They scored two touchdowns on the first two drives. There was a touchdown 3-and-out by Oregon, and it was another touchdown by the Sun Devils. And it was, well, when you look at that, it's now 31-14, just like that, and Oregon fought back. They took a 35-34 lead in the fourth quarter with about 6 minutes to go. ASU's freshman, the kicker, just kick it, winning the field goal. It was about 41 yards out. 41 yards out. It was, and Oregon loses 35-37. Let me give you my quick thoughts. Penalties and the lack of third down for Oregon. That was the ball game. You can't go 1-for-11. 0 for 4 on third down in the second half. You can't have 14 penalties, 7 in each half, and really got in Oregon's way all night long. The expense, the lack of expense on wide receivers, really hurt Oregon. Yes, Herbert made some balls deep, but there was some catchable balls that wasn't catch by either Johnny Johnson and Durham Mitchell. Tosh Griffin had an okay night wide receiver-wise, but you look at Oregon's wide receivers last night. You got Brendan Scooter, DB that's DB going to DB to wide receiver. You got Tosh Griffin, running back, going to wide receiver. And you have Durham Mitchell that's a sophomore, got limited time last year because of injuries. And you have a true freshman, Johnny Johnson. And you got William that, yes, he played last year, but not as much. And that's your wide receiver core. The offensive line, offensive line only gave up 2 sacks, but constantly holding penalties all night and whatnot. ASU's aggressive defense really confused that offensive line and looked really bleak. I think the defense, the big plays hurt us on the defense all night, but you look at it, only giving up 270 yards in the second half. 207 in the second half. And really buckled down in the second half. Give up another 20 points in the second half versus 17 in the first half. But that defense really kept it a close ball game, allowed us to get back in it and whatnot. The defense is very improved from last year. I will say that. I was trying to find the yards after the catch, didn't really find it, but the Arizona State, Henry and Harvey had a great games. 7 catches and 8 catches. They're very big wide receivers. That's just 4-225. Big wide receivers. And they had a couple of slant passes and whatnot, but most of their catches was based on 50-50 balls. I think Aon Springs got burned a couple of times deep, but outside of that, I thought Thomas Graham really played really good, but at the end of the day, he's still a freshman. And we got a couple other freshmen out there. Jordan James, defensive end, played lights out. He had, I think, 7 or 8 tackles, and pretty much 80% of that was behind the line of scrimmage, either on the sides or tackles for loss. He got hurt, but he came back in very good. Well, people don't realize why not is middle linebackers are very small, and when you have small linebackers, you're gonna get gaps up the middle and whatnot. Granted, it wasn't all night. The defense did have some key stops. ASU had 1 3 and out. Only 1 3 and out, but they did punt 7 times. So that's very good on a defensive standpoint. They were 8 out of 20 on 3rd down. That's, I think, 8 out of 20. That would be less than 50%, I would say. But really good on the 3rd down, not great. ASU only had 6 penalties. Defense did give up 489 yards total, 207 in the second half, 397 in the air, 272 came in the second half, 141 in the rush game, 53 of it in the second half. Played really good. I don't think there's room for concern. Yeah, the penalties and the lack of 3rd down on offense, especially if Nelson Mitch extended a period of time. It's an ankle injury, so we don't know if he's going to be back. But it's moving forward. It's one loss. If you want to look at it half empty, say Oregon's 3-0 as an unranked team, and Oregon's 0-1 main rank. Unfortunate that 0-1 is in the Pac-12, but I didn't really have Oregon winning the Pac-12. I've said all year 8-4, 7-5. I think 7-5 at worst. It's still a very good ball club, a very good coaching staff. Okay. Yes, the first 3 games went without a hitch. You could say a lack of competition and whatnot, but you still got to look at it this way. This is still Rudy Tiger's first year. Yes, he has talent and whatnot. There's talent all over this field, but Rudy Tiger, this is going to be a year-to-year process. Yeah, we might get to a bowl game. We may not get a New Year's Six Bowl, but there's still teams out there. Right now, the only team that should blow us out is Washington. I truly believe that. And I think every other game outside of Washington, you're going to be in. Yes, Stanford had a good game last night, but you're going to be in a lot of ball games. And yeah, Herbert didn't really perform well under pressure under 2 minutes. But you got to look at it, that this is his only second game, really. And he made a great passes at Utah last year to win this ball game. So it's going to take time. This team overall still is a young team. There's no need to hit the panic button or whatnot. So I think Oregon's in a good spot with 3-1, 0-1 in the Pac-12. Next week we got Cal, and that's at home. That's, I think, the prime time game on Fox Sports 1. I think it's 7. I don't think it's 7:30. So yeah, Oregon has Cal. Arizona State travels on the road to play at Stanford on the Pac-12 network. I think that's a midday game. So once again, my name's been Jason. Have a great day and go Ducks.